Hey everyone, welcome back to Her Circle with Chandler and Ashley, and a special guest today joining us, my mother, Stacy.
Hi everyone.
Mama Stace.
We're excited to have her here with us, and we've been wanting to get the moms on, and so we're just waiting on Kiki now, but maybe this will motivate her to get down here.
Gigi's on, so then Kiki got to get on.
Gigi and Kiki, so we're excited to have her here, and
Would love to do it with Kiki.
oh,
That would be fun. We could do a little like mama question or something.
Yeah.
We can make them do a compatibility.
Yeah, I was going to say, they could ask us a bunch of questions and
See what we get
see
right.
how that goes.
You guys
So,
can interview us.
yeah, so we're just
That would
going
be
to
fun.
kind of ask my mom some questions. And my first question is, who's your favorite child and why is it me?
Why is it you?
Just
Don't be
joking.
afraid.
You are definitely my favorite girl in the
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
That's
darn.
fair to say because it's only me
That's right.
with 3 boys.
You're definitely the favorite daughter.
Yes.
My mom tells me I'm the favorite youngest,
There you go.
but I'm the favorite. Like,
That
let's
works.
be real. I have no doubt in my mind.
That's funny.
And why is it me?
And why is it me?
So my first question is, what did you think about me when you first met me as her friend?
I thought you were a little squirt.
Oh, okay. That's
You were a
fine.
lot of fun. I loved you from the beginning, totally.
Yes.
You were in.
I never actually have asked that.
No.
Well,
I
just
never even thought about it.
That's
You
fair.
just were there
You
and
just were there.
that
was it.
all the time.
Yeah.
And it was so fun.
I just don't ever remember like a time before Chandler.
No.
Yeah.
And it was like having another daughter.
Yeah.
Which was fun. And I didn't have to have you. So that was
that's-
great.
yeah.
Even
You
better.
could send me away if you really wanted to. Like, not cut off, we're done. Stop eating all my food. I can't feed you anymore.
All the food, yes.
I was talking about that. I told Ryan that you would make the meatloaf. And I was like, she would make me my own pan. Because
You and Michael
Yeah.
when he was there. So
Chandler
was
was
rough.
a hungry little squirt.
yes, she
It was. I still do.
No,
but
you guys both were
food,
when you were in
man.
the gym so much, and you guys were always just starving.
Yeah, I could eat all the time.
Yeah.
My appetite. I was like, I've never really like, thought about that, but we met and then that was it. It was like, we said, hi, like, let's be friends. We met. And then it was like, then I was always there.
Yeah.
Always over. And didn't slow down. Well, I guess technically. Until
Yeah,
I
you
moved.
Yeah.
you
But-
would spend weeks
Yeah.
at the house.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah,
fun.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Especially in the summer.
Yep.
I was like, good luck getting me to go home.
Yeah. Very
Had
true.
the pool. Chandler was there.
Yeah. That
Well,
was
we
the
would
only
just-
reason we were friends.
Yeah, pretty
Because you had a
much.
pool.
That's what I asked her one time
Did you
because I
really?
was like,
Yeah.
I think you're just friends with me because of the pool.
That was one thing we brought up in one of the early podcasts that I always stuck with me that made me laugh so hard. We were like, because you know how we'd always go swimming and then we'd go bathe.
Take a bath.
And so we were sitting in the bath and she was like, can I ask you something? I'm like, sure. And then she was like, are you only friends with me because I have a pool? And I was like, who hurt you? Who told you that?
And why was it me? Yeah.
And I was like, first of all, there's so many people who have pools in Arizona. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no offense if that was it. Like, it didn't have to be you. Like, I could have easily have found another friend that had a pool if that's what I was, like, hunting for. I was like, no. But also, like, what else are we going to do in 110-degree weather in the
Yes,
summer?
That's true.
Very
so,
true.
heck yeah, we're going to go swimming. And we
All
did.
day long.
All the time.
Yeah.
And cookie dough. Always had cookie dough. We talked about how the pizza, that brought up another memory about your mom that I forgot about when we were talking about pineapple on pizza. That you were the one who liked it in the house.
I do.
And that was always what the leftovers were pizza-wise because you were the
Because
only one
nobody
who
else
liked
liked
it.
it.
Nobody else in the family liked it?
No.
I always thought Cody did.
Maybe.
Cody?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
That's still
but I
my-
remember
that
that
is still my
being
favorite
the
pizza.
leftovers, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was always the pineapple.
Canadian bacon and
I
pineapple.
didn't care though because I ate anything. But if I didn't want it, I would have just taken off the pineapple. But she's like, you could taste it, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
but you were the kid who didn't like your food touching.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I like those like little separators
Yeah.
in your meals. That's what you needed.
It was really a
All the
sad
time.
day when we'd have shepherd's pie or hamburger pie.
Yeah. I
Because
just wouldn't
everything
eat it.
touches.
Oh
Yeah.
really? Oh, that's unfortunate. So even things that are like supposed to go together.
Not so much anymore. Like I've grown out of it,
Yeah.
but I would wipe my plate clean, like literally to get a paper towel or go rinse it in between
Before the next.
before I would
okay.
eat whatever was going to be next.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Because none of y'all did that. Like, the
No.
other boys probably didn't even care.
The more you mix together, the
Yeah.
better it
I'm like,
was.
it's all going together in
Yeah.
like a bite, like a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So if you ate hash browns and eggs, you didn't mix it together?
I don't remember eating that when I was young.
Okay.
Hash brown and eggs.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you just don't remember that, like, specific
Yeah, it doesn't
food.
stand out to me as something I ate a lot. I don't remember.
Do you have more? I mean, I have some. I didn't know if you had like specific
Here,
ones
I've got
you wanted
right
to ask. That was
here.
like the first one I wanted to ask about
Okay.
me.
Well, do you want to do like more? Do a couple more of your questions because they're more like about.
Well, I mean,
us,
they're
I
all
think,
kind
or-
of. Do you have a funny memory that you remember of us as kids?
Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, I always think of the swimming pool where you guys swam and then you all immediately upstairs in the bath,
Yeah.
getting warm, and then you'd go back out
Yeah.
to the pool, and
Go back and
it was
forth.
like 2 or 3 baths a day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. See, I still
Yeah.
do it all the
So
time.
it's a fun
That's where it
memory.
came from.
Yeah.
I gave it up. Chandler has not.
I still bathe daily. I
do
just
too.
love them. See?
I do.
Yeah.
I shower
so great.
twice a week
Yeah.
to do my hair.
Yes, that's
to
the only
wash
reason.
my hair, and the rest of the time I take a bath.
Yeah. Me too. See?
Are you my child?
I know, for real. That's so
I
great.
knew it.
I knew it. So, who's your favorite child and why is it me?
Why is it Chandler?
Why is it me? Because she could give me back.
Is there like a specific memory that stands out?
Well, I used to always remember how you'd sit on Chris's lap and it wasn't flirting with them, but playing with him.
Well, I
Like,
had such a crush on him.
Right.
So, I probably was.
right.
I was
Well,
like-
probably, okay. So yeah, you were totally
I was
flirting
like, oh
with
my
him.
God, I
and
just love him.
yeah. So that was always a funny memory. But thinking of the two of you guys, I mean, I can remember you guys always wearing your leotards and your Sophie shorts,
Yeah.
rolled down,
Like 12 times.
and then your butts in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were. We never saw your face.
Yeah.
You were always upside down doing some split, upside down handstands,
Yeah.
headstands, whatever.
Yeah.
Something.
Do you ever remember us like fighting?
Really,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
I don't remember you guys fighting.
We don't either, but I don't know if that
same.
meant
I
we
just
didn't.
know. Yeah.
We just like blocked it out or if we
No.
really didn't fight.
You guys got along so good. You guys just went and did. It didn't matter what it was. You guys were just happy being together all the time. So
Yeah.
Well, aw, we did like each other. Maybe we are compatible.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
What was I going to ask? Was there anything that you ever like caught us that we shouldn't have been doing?
Yeah,
like
that
us
we
trying
got
to be
in
like
trouble or-
mischievous.
I mean, I don't remember ever getting like upset with you
Yeah.
guys for doing something, but you guys were always in sneaking cookie dough,
Oh yeah, we did do that. a
which
lot.
was my cookie dough. So, you know, but I really know.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had to get mad at you guys for anything.
We were such rule followers.
Yeah.
Yes, you
both of
were.
us.
Yeah,
were.
I still am.
That's true.
Yeah. That probably comes from like being at the gym and getting in
Yeah.
trouble if you're not like staying on
Yeah.
task.
You guys just did kid things. So
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
not
yeah.
a big deal. And it was easy because it was like you always had another sister or you
Yeah.
had a sister
Yeah.
there all the time. So it was just when you have somebody come over there and being with your kid, it takes pressure off you because you don't have to entertain them.
Yeah.
The
You're
friends
like-
there to do it.
Yes.
So
Totally.
that was easy.
We definitely
Yeah.
entertained each other.
We did.
Yeah.
I was trying to think on if I ever felt like we did do anything that was like we knew was like kind of mischievous and we didn't want to get caught, but I can't think of anything.
I was going to say,
anything
do you have
either.
So I don't
something we
think-
need to share with
No,
me?
yeah, like so
No,
what?
I don't
Did we
think
get
so.
away with this? We'll
Yeah.
see if you- No, I'm like I don't feel like we did.
That just isn't our nature.
Yeah. Well, I feel
agree.
like even if it was like harmless, I can't even remember of anything like
I
I don't
can't
know.
either.
We probably did stuff to Cody.
Anything, I would think it would be teasing.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
I was
teasing
gonna
we
say
Cody.
that's what it would
definitely
be.
had to.
It
It
would have
probably
been
definitely
teasing
teasing
Cody.
Cody
Yeah.
or tricking him to like
Yes.
get us something or do something for us or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like we'll do this if you get out and grab our or I don't know
Mm-hmm.
something ridiculous to get him to like listen to us. Probably.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
That's what happens when you're a boy after a girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the youngest of 4.
That's
and
true.
Ashley could tell Chad and Chris to do anything, and they would do it.
Definitely chatty
So
man.
she kind of ran the house
I did.
a bit.
Which meant I got to reap the benefits.
You
of
got to
you
sit
running
at
the
the right
Right.
hand.
yeah.
That's
I
right.
was on the good side of that.
Very true.
Okay, you want to do one?
Yeah. Grab the one. What was your, like, with your parents? What do you feel like your relationship was like that with them growing up?
Growing up, I think it was good. Yeah, I mean, my parents were great, super easygoing. Had lots of fun with my mom. We, you know, my older sister and Jenny, my younger sister, we would all just get with her. We'd get giggly and laugh, you know, and my dad was great. I never had any problems with him at all. I look back, we were all kind of sneaky, you know, so my mom was very, very innocent. And so it was easy to get away with things, you know, with her. And as she got older, you'd be like, man, I feel bad for doing that. But I mean, it wasn't anything terrible.
Yeah.
But
she just had a very, like, not in a bad way, naive nature.
Naive nature, very much.
And then when you have 7 kids, they're bound to start picking up on some things they can get away with.
Oh, yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah, and I think the younger ones saw how it went with the older ones, and then, you know, you learned from their mistakes, so you didn't make those mistakes, and you probably got away with a lot more.
Yes, they knew how to.
I have one that kind of goes with this.
Yeah.
So what's one lesson you learned from your own mother that you kind of passed on or you took?
I think not taking everything so seriously. She was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't really ever remember my mom ever really getting after me. My brothers definitely, but
Yeah, they probably did it.
yeah, they did it. But just not taking everything so seriously and being a fun mom.
Yeah.
She was a fun mom.
We were just talking about that about you today at the pool when we were talking about going the slides. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
yeah, I know. My mom's still a fun mom. And I was like,
Going
yeah.
down
you
the
said
water
that?
Oh, you're
slide.
going
Yeah.
down the water side. So you were saying how somebody said, oh,
Well,
she
we
went
had
up.
been talking to Chad, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Where's Mom?" I said, "She's going down the water slide," and he was like, "Is she really?" And I said, "Yeah, she still has fun. She's still a fun mom."
And I was like, she really is. Because
Yeah.
like I think about them, like you always were doing whatever with. It wasn't
Yeah.
like you're like, no, I don't want to think so. Like you're like,
Because
okay.
most moms like wouldn't really get in the pool. Not that you got in the pool,
My
but like
mom never swam with us.
really.
Pool was her
And it
limit.
was probably because we all made fun of her because she'd swim with her head above water like this. So,
like, I'm just not
but she
gonna do
never got in the water with us really. And
Yeah.
she was really white, so
Yeah.
she would sunburn.
burn.
She would.
But she
Sweet
did.
grandma.
She was chasing one of my brothers because he did something to the other brother, and she missed the corner of the pool
Oh no.
and went down.
Like, caught her foot in
no.
it.
And everybody just panicked, and she just got out of the water and just marched into the house, drenched, head, everything.
Oh no.
That's really
Yeah.
cute.
Well, I feel like that is something you definitely. Now that we like how we're talking about that, that's definitely something you got. Having fun,
Yeah.
taking things so seriously.
Yeah, just enjoying being a mom and jumping in and
Enjoying my kids.
yes,
I loved having my kids home. I hated when summer ended.
Yeah.
Loved having my kids around. Now I'm
Yeah.
same with my grandkids.
Yeah. It
So, along with being a mom, what surprised you most about becoming a mom?
Most everything. I was a young mom. I was 19 when I had Chris, barely turned 19.
Yeah.
And so everything was a lesson. Everything was new. I mean, I grew up in a big family of 7 kids. So there was always a baby around, for a lot of years. So I was able to, understand that part and do that part. But when you don't get to give them back and you're the bottom line, you're the one up with the crying baby at night. Dad's got to go to work tomorrow, and that was a big eye opener.
How do you think motherhood changed you the most?
I grew up real fast.
Yeah.
You just
Being so young.
but I wouldn't have changed it ever.
Yeah.
At all. It just puts you in a position of, okay, now you're the parent. You're the bottom line here. I can remember a memory of BJ and I after we had Chris, and my mom stayed with us for a week, and Mom drove away, and we both sat on the couch for like a half an hour staring at this kid. Like, I wanted to run after her and say, you forgot something, but we're looking at them going, okay,
This is it.
Now we're parents.
Yeah.
So here we go.
We're not playing house. It's
We're
real
not-
life.
Right. Not playing house. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You grew up real quick.
Yeah. Or did you have
No,
one?
no, you're good.
What do you feel like is the hardest part about motherhood that women especially don't talk about?
Hardest part. Let's see. I think just not having, a lot of times you just don't have an out. It's not like you're wanting to leave your kids with babysitters all the time and leave. You just go, okay, this is me for the rest of my life, or, for a long time of my life. So I think that was hard, a lot less sleep in the beginning. And then all of a sudden one day you're like, whoa, it's 8:30 and I got to sleep in, but, I don't know. I just enjoyed my kids when they were little. I have so many great memories of it. I think even just as they get older and you're more worried for them, what they're going to be and do and those kind of things. Those were, I think, probably my biggest worries. Just not quite sure what everybody was going to be doing. And I hated the thought of everybody leaving the house. That wasn't a fun thought for me.
Yeah.
So
as I was asking that question, I was trying to remember like any specific things for me growing up that I felt like were harder for you. And nothing was coming to mind because I was asking that question going, well, I don't think there was anything that was like challenging
there really wasn't
for you.
No.
You just did
You
it.
just did. Exactly.
Yeah.
You just did because that's what you're supposed to do.
You never complained. I never felt like.
There was a lot of tears into my pillow at night. No, I'm kidding.
But even if there was, we never knew.
We never felt that, yeah.
And one thing, and I'm curious if your mom was the same way, I don't ever remember you speaking negatively about your body.
No.
Or feeling like there was never any like bad self-talk of saying, because I hear my friends' moms or my friends say, my mom used to say this about herself in front of me, but I don't remember you ever saying anything like, I don't like this about my body, or I'm frustrated with this, I need to go to the gym, I shouldn't have eaten that. There was never any.
My mom never did.
Yeah.
Never did. And not that my mom exercised a ton, but she did roller skate when my dad would jog.
Yeah.
And they had the dog with them. So no, I don't think anybody ever spoke negatively about that in our family. So
Yeah.
I didn't bring that on. I didn't, bring that with me to my family.
Yeah,
when
because
I had
like
everybody.
being an adult woman now, I recognize how important that was, and how much that probably saved a lot of like things that I could have dealt with, and it makes me recognize how important that is to not do anything like that in front of Liv.
Yeah. Because my dad exercised a lot, I felt like that instilled in me that was something important. So, I mean, when you guys were little, we'd go to the church and do exercise with a big group of women, and it was just a great time out, and you guys would all play together. But I always remember just thinking, oh, my dad has forever exercised. He didn't exercise correctly, but he
moved his body.
He moved his body. That was a very important thing for me.
Yeah, because
So.
growing up, my mom was always either lifting or running. That was just a part of the every single day.
I don't know if you ever remember this, but we were drinking, I would have a protein drink every morning. And you would always come and ask me, can I have a sip? And I'd say, sure. And you said to me, I can't wait till I get older and I go on a diet and I can drink these. and I just laughed, thought, well, I'm an example of something.
Yeah. Well, you made them so good. It was the chocolate with the ice and the
Banana.
Was it just water sometimes?
It was just water.
And it was so good.
Yeah.
I literally was going to say that. I was thinking that when you guys first started you asked her about the your mom saying anything negative. I was like, I literally always remember that was like an example that you did set of like, you were always like, remember good in that gym. You guys had that little like flex space upstairs. You did always remember you had your banana and you had your shake every day. Yeah. And it just did. It showed that like that was important to you to be able to move your body and fuel it. Yeah. And then it was obviously something she picked up on and I obviously still remember. Yeah. So it's kind of funny to like remember those little things that it was like, yeah.
And it's funny because like in the winter we had that huge window in the kitchen and I would draw up the blind because it'd be cold in the house and I would sit in that window and drink my cold shake because I couldn't drink it any other way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's your proudest moment as a mom?
Oh, gosh. You may have to help me out here. I'm trying to think my proudest
That's
moment.
hard.
It's kind of a big one.
Everyone graduated when they were supposed to. I don't know. Just I don't know. Just having each child, I think, was such a huge accomplishment. I couldn't say what my proudest moment was.
It's probably hard to narrow down. I'm sure it's just like anytime you watched one of us
do the activity,
learn something new, or
the boys
get
always
excited
said
about something.
I would be the loudest mom at wrestling matches and stuff like that, just because I can't sit there. I can't not yell. I mean, I yell at Heston now in baseball, and I'm like, you're the grandma. Don't do that.
Well, that's literally how my mom is. She will stand up and scream. You are compatible. Stand up and scream. And I'm like, we look at her and we're like, all right, she'll be screaming and clapping. And she did ask Kenya one time, she's like, does that embarrass you? Because she's like, I don't want to be like too obnoxious. And he was like, no. And I was like, I mean, it makes him feel cool probably that you're cheering for him. He's like, yeah, look at me.
Kiki.
I'm like, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder how, also funny though, I know my mom and like at the moms and y'all cheered. I don't remember hearing it when I was competing. Like, I don't remember like hearing my mom scream, and I know she did, or she held her breath while she was recording. So maybe she wasn't screaming. Maybe she was holding her breath, because gymnastics is not like a,
and your mom does not sit still.
No.
So the recordings must be hilarious.
Oh my gosh. You know, or you do where you like stay up and you're like talking to him like it's really helping, like, oh, go over, and your giants or whatever.
Yes.
I'm like, no.
That's funny.
I was gonna ask I guess it's the same thing, like proudest about your children, not like with yourself, like each child, like what's your proudest moment that I guess like your children accomplished
or any like thing. It doesn't have to be a specific moment.
Yeah. Well, I would think like watching you do competition cheer with Mountain View, that was intense, and just being there, and being so nervous for you. I did have a dream of that that I had to try out for Ashley. I was so nervous for her.
You had to try out?
I had to,
in a dream. It was my first.
You tried out in your dream for cheer?
For her.
For me, it was my first year doing tryouts for Mountain View. They're very intense.
Freshman
going into sophomore year. And they're very intense. They're very like, their girls are not nice that you're going to be learning from and then eventually being on the team with. And it's very, very cutthroat, I would say. So
I had this dream. It was just the most restless dream that I had to try out for her.
Oh, no.
And I'm running to go do my tumble pass, and I'm in an evening gown.
Oh, no.
And I can't do it. And
That's
then
so
the next day was the second tryout, and I was late because I had to go to the bank and make a deposit. I was still doing the mom things and was trying out
doing
for her
because her high school daughter.
I was so nervous for her.
Isn't that funny?
That's so funny. Oh my goodness.
I'm sure I'll have those dreams for Liv one day.
I'm pretty proud of each of my boys for all becoming Eagle Scouts and all serving a mission.
You have 3 Eagle Scouts.
I have 3 Eagle Scouts.
No, you have 3. You on your own.
Oh, yes,
probably
I
have
got
3
Eagle
You're
Scouts.
a 3-time Eagle Scout.
Most definitely.
Some of these questions about motherhood, it's so interesting because you pretty much went from being a kid right to a mom.
Yep.
So it's like this question is, what's one thing that changed you the most becoming a mom? But
it was being a mom.
I just feel like
becoming
you
a mom.
really kind of grew up with Chris a little bit
Yeah, definitely.
in the beginning.
Definitely. He was like my best little bud.
Yeah.
Because Dad was working so much and we just kind of hung out.
Yeah.
I can remember, hating, I'm just 19 years old, hating being by myself. So this is probably when I was 20. There were a few times that I would wake him up just because I was bored. Wanted somebody to play with. So
That's so funny. You're like, can you play with me?
no, I just wanted somebody there.
Yeah.
Well,
know.
you're are you fourth out of 7?
I'm fifth out of 7.
Fifth out of 7. So
I consider myself the youngest of the first 5. And then it's 5 years in Jenny and 5 years and then Ryan.
Oh,
So
wow.
I mean, I was the youngest out of 5, really. And there were things, I can remember breaking my hand and
Been there.
really not telling anything. You just didn't say anything about it. And I went 2 weeks with my hand broken.
Oh, wow.
And I can remember we're at dinner and I went to pick up my hamburger and I couldn't do it and I dropped it. And my mom's like, what's the matter? And I was like, ow, my hand hurts, And she's like, what's the matter? I was like, remember when I fell and hit the bike and the handle on my hand? She's like, yeah. And I said, it still hurts. She's like, oh, we need to go get an x-ray. And my hand was broken.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'm sure being the 5th, you were probably never alone.
No.
So you probably felt pretty uncomfortable being.
And we were
feeling
all our
lonely.
own best friends.
Yeah.
We didn't have there weren't any kids on our street when we were younger. So yeah, we all played together. So my sister, 5 kids and my sister is 6 years older than I am. So it was boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
Yeah. Mom had them quick.
I guess I
right
never
there.
realized how close age-wise everyone was.
Yeah.
Until the
Yeah.
last 2.
Right. The last 2.
Then it was 5 years
So it
and
was
then
like
5
boom,
years.
boom, boom, boom. Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were 7 of y'all.
Yeah.
I guess if I thought about it, but I didn't realize. I guess I thought 5, but
No,
clearly not.
7.
There's 7.
7 kids being raised in Napa, California. You guys were probably a sight to see around.
Oh, we got so many looks. We got so many. Everybody, we'd come into a restaurant and people would stop and start counting
Counting
because
heads.
we'd all come in this big long line. And
Little like ducks in a row.
our favorite place to eat was called Smorgy Bob's,
Smorgy bobs.
Smorgabobs, something like this. It was a buffet,
Oh,
and you were only charged 10 cents per your age. So if I was 5, I was 50 cents.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, so
That's
that was a
legit.
great place for my parents
I was
to
gonna say,
take all
your
of
guys'
us.
favorite
We
place
ate there
or your,
a lot.
Yeah.
or
your
my
parents' favorite place?
Yeah.
Like it became ours because we had to. That's wild. Okay, now looking back as like your younger self, what's something you would tell your younger self?
I think sometimes just don't be so hard on yourself. I had good self-talk, but there was a lot of, you'll never be able to do that.
Yeah.
You're not,
Those negative thoughts creeping.
And what's funny is as a kid, I never saw myself as not being able to do anything. But as you get older, it definitely, you feel limited.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But
I think as an adult, you tend to start thinking a little bit more like logically.
Yeah.
And like, oh, well, I have to do this. Or like you become a mom. So it's like, well, now I can't do this because I have to do this. Or whatever
Right.
it is as a kid, you feel like you have no like anything like keeping you back. Because in
Yeah,
your head,
there's
your parents
nothing holding you
yeah,
back.
because it's like, well, I can do it. And then you have parents helping you with all these things. So you don't realize
Right.
like what they're doing on this end to help you be able to do those things. And then you get older and you're like, oh,
exactly.
well, now I have all these things. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Or that's impossible.
That's just way too hard.
Yeah.
What's something you've struggled with that taught you a lot?
Do I go there?
If you want to.
I have RA. And I struggle with it a lot. It's just very frustrating. I go in remission really well, which is good. But when it hits hard, and it's really difficult to do. Mm-hmm. So when it hits, you think, okay, this is me for the rest of my life. I'm never going to come out of this. And then you do the hard things. Mm-hmm. Eating what you're supposed to be eating, exercising the way you're supposed to be exercising, take care of yourself. But it's just not fun.
Frustrating.
Very frustrating. Yeah. I have a great daughter that takes care of me when that happens. So, and my husband, he's really good about it too.
It's a beast of a disease. And
it is.
You've handled it beautifully for how many years, do you think? Almost 15? It
started when I was 47, when it started the first time it hit me.
Like my senior year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've had 3 bouts with it. Mm-hmm. And I think the last, maybe 4. No, 3. The last 2, I think the one in 2019 that hit me was probably
the worst.
The worst.
Yeah.
And that was around when Liv was born, is that correct? Born. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really think I was going to make it.
Well, we didn't know what we were dealing with yet.
Right. She has a little PTSD for it.
Just a little.
Just a bit. So it was tough. And we finally went to a naturopath and got it all figured out.
Got a lot of answers. Yeah. And she was extremely critical in your healing.
Absolutely.
So what's as frustrating as it is having another flare, at least we know what helps, what to get started on right away. Because I would say this last one, it was tough still on you, and but I feel like as a whole, right, better. We all handled it a lot better. We knew what we were dealing with. Right. There was a lot of frustration as to why is this happening again, and but at least we knew what it was. And I don't feel like it got as bad as it did.
I agree, and that absolutely gives me hope to think. Okay, if I can keep. I think the biggest component that brings it on for me is stress. Mm-hmm. And so if I can just keep that stress level down and handle life, I do much better. And then my diet is very, very important also with it. I cannot eat sugar. It just flares me up.
Yeah.
And I know that, so it's not worth it anymore. Mm-hmm. So, and they have so many yummy things there with no sugar or very, very little sugar. So
it's all doable. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what do you feel like you have learned from that situation, either specifically in a flare? What do you feel like looking back on you've learned, or like dealing with RA as a whole?
I've learned you cannot control your life.
Yeah.
As much as you want to, you can't control it. And you just have to rely. I had to rely on other people. Mm-hmm. And that's hard. That's hard for me. Mm-hmm. I've always been the strong one doing everything that I have to do, and then I couldn't.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing, is being able to rely on other people. So. Mm-hmm.
And even during those times, like, you still never really complained. You were frustrated, but it was never like, I don't ever felt like it was a complaint.
Well, you're very sweet.
I don't think I've ever heard you complain.
I know. Even with all of that those hard times, it was still definitely a frustration of like, well, why is this happening? Yeah. But it was never a complaint of like, I don't want to do this. This isn't fair. Right. You just kind of have dealt with it, and you have such a high tolerance for pain. Not that that's necessarily a good thing, but
freaks me out because I'm like, that hurts.
Yeah.
And going, wait, why can't I deal with this?
Yeah. Well, even talking to other women who have dealt with it and all the stuff that they take just to stay out of pain, it's like, you've never even thought about going there.
No.
No,
can't do that.
So
it's not helping what you're going through. It really isn't. It's just, for me, I feel like it just is prolonging you in it. It's making you feel better for that moment, but the next day it's going to be that bad again. So you have to take care of everything that's going in your body, everything that you're using, anything you're doing. It's just all about the care of it. So,
and like managing and creating better, like healing in your body.
Yeah. And not doing it. You know, I hate taking any prescriptions anyways. So having to take the stuff that I had to for that short time, I think the second time I didn't have to do it, which was nice.
Yeah,
so.
not nearly as much.
Yeah.
I think the scariest part for me through that, it was so small, but it was when you were like, can you do my hair?
Yeah.
Remember? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I'm just like blow drying your hair and probably straighten it or something. And I'm thinking like, I'm way too young to be doing this for my mom. I imagine doing this in 50 years in my house when I'm taking care of you. And
when my hair's blue.
Yeah, exactly. So that for me, when that was in 2019. And I just remember kind of going to Heston and saying like, this might be our life.
Yep.
With my mom. And he said, that's okay. We'll make it work. I'll build her whatever she needs, and we'll have your parents here. And
he was
the
best.
Yeah, he really was, because that's a tough situation. Like, luckily, you're such a great mother-in-law that there was any issues with ever having you around. But that moment for me, sitting there, and I was thinking of that song. What's that song? The one about the mom being in the nursing home.
Yes.
And I was like,
the superhero.
the superhero.
Martina McBride?
No, it's not her. But
we listened to that like last time I was down.
Yeah.
We both just start crying. And we're like, I've heard this song
That's
in
a
forever.
great song.
But that song
It is a
was like
good
going
song.
through my head because she's talking about like running a brush through her silver hair. And I'm like, well, her hair's still blonde and I'm in my 20s. I just had a baby.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. It's a little earlier than I thought.
I will honestly say I did take a big advantage of that, because I hate doing my hair anyway. So the fact that she got to do it for me twice a week was wonderful.
Yeah.
And there was even times after my flare was over that I would just be like,
Can you do my hair?
You just
do my hair.
Just straighten it for me.
I hate doing my hair.
Yeah. I would say.
Which I like doing hair, so I didn't mind.
Yeah, she
And I
got
feel like
really
it
good at it.
doesn't take like too long to do.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of hair.
Yeah.
I can do your hair.
No.
You're over here mesmerized by me using that
Watching
straightener
just
to
curl. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I gotta figure that
I
out.
gotta figure that.
I will say Heston was the best, because anytime I needed to get somewhere and I couldn't do it, he'd just pick me up and take me over there, or pick me up, put me on the couch.
We would do, or we still do it sometimes,
Mega
but we
couch.
would put our couch together and we call mega couch, so it makes like a king size bed.
Yeah.
And so we'll watch a movie in there, and you can't like climb onto mega couch. You kind of have to hop over the back. And she like wanted to lay down with us, but she couldn't get over the thing. And Heston just picks her up and lays her down like nothing. And she's like, well, how am I going to get out? I'll just pick you up.
The same way. I will say Heston we're just going to rave about Heston. Always is really good about, I feel like, communicating like with you guys and like not making anybody feel like they're in the way. Because I mean, I come over now. It's been like every couple months, and it's not like I didn't even tell him, and I was like, I wasn't even like worried about it, or like you're like, hey, call my mom and just ask her, like, because some people it's like that relationship is just kind of like, oh, well, you can call her your mom, like, but not everyone's like that, to where like he'll make arrangements with BJ or whatever it is, that it never makes it feel like you're in the way or it's a burden or anything like that. And so I think, yes, she would never make you feel like that, because obviously she wouldn't. But to have that extra piece of Heston, I think is a huge deal too, because it is also y'all's home and y'all's life too. To have that support for you and for her, I think is really cool, because then that just makes it one piece you don't have to worry about the added stress of like,
He just takes
we'll
so
do
much
what we
stress
need to do.
off.
He's been wonderful,
Yeah.
but I have very good in-law kids. Very much.
Yeah, well, they're lucky to have you as a mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I'm always jealous. Like, man, you guys have the best mother-in-law.
You're like, man, why am I like that? My mom. I'm like, oh man, you're so cool.
I know.
But I'm also like, you are my mom, so I guess I can't.
Yeah.
It's like I'd rather you be my mom than my mother-in-law.
That's very true.
But
yeah.
I also am very spoiled and have
Both
the
good.
best and like the siblings and everything. I'm like, wow,
great.
this is ideal. This is nice.
That's great.
Along those lines, what's your favorite part about being a Gigi?
Oh gosh, to be honest with you, I love to spend the nights.
Yeah.
Me too.
I've been
Always-
doing- I know
That's my
You guys-
favorite
you
part
guys
about you
too.
being a grandma too.
What
I
I've been
always
doing
loved
when
being like sleepovers. Like as a kid, going to like my that was the coolest thing.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
So and that they loved it too and like
Yeah.
wanted me there. It was just like, oh my gosh, just make a pallet on the floor and just.
oh no,
Boom.
they sleep right.
Oh
in
yeah,
bed.
no,
And
we didn't do that. We did the
BJ
pallets.
BJ sleeps
Pops sleeps on the couch.
on the couch or
Oh, that's
in
great.
one of the guest rooms.
Did they both
So-
sleep with you the other night?
No, Heston sleeps in his own bed. He has for a little while.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But when he was there by himself, did he sleep with
yeah,
you?
no, he sleeps in the guest
In the
room.
other room? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I probably would
So-
have slept with my grandmother, or I probably did sometimes, but I was also a crazy sleeper.
Yeah.
So grandmother
Well,
probably was like, "We're not doing that," and you're
you
like,
slept
"Yes,
with
ma'am."
Liv.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Liv asked me last night.
Oh, she did.
To ask- she asked-
whispers to me, Mom, will you ask Chan if I can sleep with her? And I said, no, you're not sleeping with her. She's looking at Chandler. Mom, just ask her.
And then she goes, "You ask her." She asked me. I go, "No." I was like, "I'm so sorry, but that's just not
That's just-
happening." I was
yeah.
like, "I can't do that." I was like, "I'm already have trouble sleeping."
Yeah.
No, and I was like, "And I'm gonna get up in the morning." Because I knew I was gonna get up and go work out, and I was like, "No, I love you so much, but I'm not doing that." I was like, the last time I slept with Kenyon, I was like, "Are you kidding me? How many times are you gonna kick me? Also, why are you in my back? We're like on a king size bed."
Liv snuggles right
Yeah.
to my, Heston actually snuggles right to my back.
Yeah.
So I have that much of the bed. And then Liv is a power kicker.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I've had Easton and Brecken have been able to do a spend the night, which I was really excited about that. So
Yeah.
it's always fun.
Yeah. It's fun for all.
Yes.
For everyone involved.
Do you have any more?
Oh, I probably
Questions?
I do have a couple. Can we switch it up? Can I switch it up?
Yeah.
Or do we need to keep it on? I
No,
was
switch
going to
it
go
up.
more like lighthearted.
Yeah, let's get light.
Okay. What fashion trends did you totally rock back in the day? That was like your favorite thing.
We were just talking about one with your perm situation.
Oh, the perm, yes.
Okay.
Well, I never ever was able to get my hair permed. It wouldn't work. It
Oh.
would never work. As when I was little, when perms, my mom tried them. I went to a hair place to get it done,
it was just so
none of
straight
it
or
worked.
wouldn't work?
None of it worked. My hair just would not process. I have straight hair.
That's
when I was
wild.
growing up.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I did the perm. I really rocked the dittos.
What are those?
Those are pants.
Oh,
Okay.
They fit perfect, and they had different lengths because I'm 5 foot tall, and
I was thinking when you said different lengths, I just pictured the limited 2 ones where you could just like unzip.
No.
Like, nope, no.
Not nearly as cool, I'm sure.
oh, dittos. It was dittos fill the fit. So those were
okay.
great when I was probably junior high. I'm not the most fashion person, whatever trendy person.
I think you are. You just that's just your like what you wear is just works.
I love what
yeah.
you're wearing now.
Yeah.
When I came in, I was already
Oh,
here.
you
When I
came
came
in.
out from my
Oh,
nap.
yeah. Chandler
I came
woke
out
up.
from my nap.
There you go.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that dress is so cute.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I love it. And it fits so
Carolyn
well.
Greenberg.
No, a closet full of dresses.
Closet full of dresses.
Oh, is it really? Oh, that's funny. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, another one. If you could have dinner, I feel like I know the answer to this one, with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Could be someone else know what I'm thinking,
I went
but
to a concert listen
The
to
Sphere.
Kenny
Yeah.
Chesney at the Sphere in Las Vegas. So
Yeah.
You could have
This
dinner with
close
him.
to running away
I'd
with
have
him.
Yeah,
dinner
this
with
he
him.
probably made
Yes.
eye contact with her and
if they did, it was over. It would have been that would have been it. We were
show
talking about-
ended. Let's go,
go.
to my island.
Oh, that'd be
He
the
does,
best.
man,
I
right?
know.
Take us with you.
Yeah.
My mom always said if George Strait showed up at the door, she'd leave us, and I was like, deal, like leave us.
That's
I'll,
right.
I'll stay here by myself.
Yeah.
for you to leave
You
us. for
better.
George. Yeah. Mike or The Rock.
There you go. Oh, that's probably who you were thinking.
No, I was thinking Kenny Chesney for you
Chesney,
because we had the conversation and how you said her Facebook memory popped up and sent it to
13 years
you.
ago
To the day.
It was so
that
funny.
I
Isn't
just
that
saw
funny?
him on last Friday night,
Yeah.
a week ago Friday. And it came up. I can't remember what it said.
Something. My mom said Kenny Chesney is such a stud. I'd leave your dad for him in a heartbeat.
And he knows it.
And he knows it too. Yeah.
That's
That
so
was
funny. What was your first job as a kid?
I worked for my dad.
Okay.
He was a realtor for a long time. And every Saturday when I was 14, I went and answered phones and took messages and at his office. So that was my first
Yeah.
under the table paid job. I didn't have to.
I actually
wasn't on
think
payroll,
it's
but-
legal to work for your parents at 14.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the laws back then, I guess. But
Yeah.
I feel like
True.
They're probably less strict.
Heck, you
Yeah.
could work for your parents
You
when
could
you
do
were 3
anything.
Yeah.
really, back then.
Like, I think if you had back then, I think now if you have like a family, it's like a family business, you can work technically like younger,
Younger.
but also
can
I'm
see
sure
that.
a lot of people do
That was the
younger.
best.
And
I
just-
loved it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I got all dressed up and sat at the office. Nobody
With
ever
your
came in,
dodo-
but I answered
dodo
phones.
jeans?
Your ditto jeans.
Ditto.
My ditto jeans.
pants.
I'm all do-do, ditto, do-do, whatever you said. Let's see. What's your guilty pleasure? Do you have a guilty pleasure like TV show or movie?
I am a Survivor fan.
Oh.
I still watch after what
Isn't
are we
it like
on
80
episode
seasons?
Season 40.
49?
Yeah.
I think we just
Yeah,
finished
we
48.
we
wild.
like first season like Survivor original fan. We always wanted her to apply
Did.
because you
It
would
would've
have
killed
looked
me.
great on the show. First of all, like young hot mom with 4 kids, like all in super good shape. You would have killed it on the show. I honestly think you could have won.
It made me feel so good that all of you guys thought that.
Yeah.
Because you all did.
Yeah.
All would tell me go on Survivor.
Because
And I thought
they would always play that commercial at the end, and we're like, apply.
day 2, I would have been starving. I'm like,
Mama, banana
no
and
way.
protein.
Yes.
Because all they eat. Where's my protein shake and
Where's my
banana?
protein?
You
And I
might have
don't
been
like
able to find a
coconuts.
banana.
My ice, yeah.
You might have found a banana out there somewhere.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't like
But
coconuts.
no,
They do
I-
like rice and beans. Yeah.
They don't get anything.
They don't get anything.
At the
get
beginning,
anything.
it was way more strict with food.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Ryan went through a phase recently, like within the last 6 months or so, where he was watching them. And I was like, that's such a random thing. He was getting all up into it and
I've watched every
crazy.
one.
Yeah, every season.
plotting with Emilio to think they could do it. I'm like, all right.
It's very hard to get on now.
He's
I
like-
do feel like
Yeah.
had you applied
Yeah.
in the beginning, you would have had a very big shot of getting on the show. For
I just
sure.
thought there's no way I can go with that. No food. I couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
no,
I
there's
mean,
no
I couldn't
way.
do it.
You could have put
I
on a
couldn't.
couple pounds before you went
Yeah.
for
I
like,
could not have done that.
yeah, it would have been rough.
Yeah, definitely.
He was like, I don't like rice or beans. And I was like, well, you're screwed. figure something else out, I guess. Do you have one or do you want me to ask?
Do you
him?
have more like lighter ones or okay? Why don't you do a couple more of those and then I've got a few that we
What's
can.
the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Probably snuck out a few times.
Ooh.
That was probably it. Yeah.
I'll say I wasn't really like rebellious.
Yeah, I don't think I did
have
anything.
I'm like, I stayed up late. I don't know. Like, I don't have anything
Yeah.
that I was.
Stayed up
What
late.
was like sneaking out, like leaving in the middle of the night and coming back
Like
in the morning,
going out
or
the black room and shimmying down the pole.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, like,
what
so,
is-
like,
not the
legit.
pole,
like
the,
rain, drain,
rain, yeah,
whatever
Yeah.
that thing is.
the gutter?
gutter
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
but it was a long one that
drain
came down to
pipe
the
or
bottom.
Yeah.
something.
Whatever.
Like, so you would leave. What time would you leave and then come back?
After I came home from my curfew,
And what
hit,
would you go do?
there, it would normally
What were
be
you
because there was a
doing?
party down the street
Oh,
or something.
okay.
So
That's so. And then
Just
when
left
would you
and went
come
back
back?
to the party that I had to
probably
leave?
around 2.
Oh, okay.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. That's pretty
That's all
good.
right.
Look at you. Okay. Do you have like a hidden talent or a party trick?
A party trick.
Those parties you're at 2 a.m.
She can whistle really good.
She can,
can
and
whistle.
everybody knows
Yeah.
her whistle.
I
Yeah.
always thought that I would, like, as soon as I became a mom when I was
You would
younger,
learn
that
to
I would
whistle?
finally
That
be
was-
able to whistle. I can't whistle. My husband can whistle, and
Yeah,
I've
can.
tried. I just think you either have it or you don't, and I
Yeah,
don't
no,
have
I
it.
can't.
Well,
whistle.
the saddest thing that about it is I always laugh and say that's the only thing I learned in high school that I still use.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
I
Hey,
sat
it's more
there
than
in the
I'd
gym
use.
during an assembly and practiced
just wild to
whistling
me.
and got it, and
I can't
it
whistle.
was the best thing when you were a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I
would
remember.
whistle in a crowd and we'd all turn.
Everybody
Yeah.
would stop and look for me.
Yeah. Or we'd be like outside playing and she'd whistle and
You knew to come.
Was
yeah.
the
So
best.
I wish I could do that because that might help my kids listen to me.
I can't get them to listen to me.
That makes me
whistle.
feel better.
Yeah. So, but they listen to Heston.
That's true.
Is there a phrase of something you say or maybe something you do that your kids make fun of you for? Like maybe something
She'll switch the first letters of like
Oh, yeah,
a
I'm
first
good at
word and a
that.
second word. So she'll
I
do
can't
that.
give the example.
I know I can't. Well, I can't think of any, but she switches things around sometimes.
like the words, like the order of the words.
no, like
No,
the
so like I changed the word actually. So the one that I can remember is when I was a kid, and we were watching a show about a vigilante. Mm-hmm. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
But I called him a vigilante.
Oh, okay.
So I just
like switch.
not even switch, just mix a word up
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
there and think I have it right. And I really don't.
Confident,
So,
like the racerback.
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Razor.
But I was the one. It was
Razorback.
A razorback.
But even who
That
we were
was
just talking to, and they said I thought it was a razorback too.
I don't know, but I'm telling you, it is.
Every time I look at something and I'm like, look at a sport bra and it says racerback, I laugh because I think of you in the razorback.
I'm like, that makes so much sense.
It does.
I'm like, but I always thought it was razorback. I'm gonna forever be a razorback.
That's hilarious.
But
So,
I was like, no, you're wrong.
I think that's
Space
probably
standards, though.
just using the wrong word in the wrong
Yeah.
Yeah.
sentence.
I do that
I'm
all the
really
time.
good at that. I can do that really well. So
It's funny.
that's it.
You can go.
Okay.
Your ones.
So these will be a little bit more
Like,
like
we're going back to the deep.
not really super deep, but what do you want to be remembered for?
Oh, gosh.
Pretty deep. Not deep. What is your soul?
I think I want to remember it as being somebody that's funny, that's happy, that is somebody that other people can come to. That would be nice. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be nice. So
I think that's
Yeah, I'm like, I think
reasonable.
those
Yeah.
all make sense.
Those are all
I think
things
those
that
are
you
all
are.
characteristics you are. So
it's funny because as you get older, you start thinking of those things
Yeah.
of, okay, what's going to be my legacy?
Yeah.
Do I have a legacy?
Yeah.
You know, and you
Yeah.
think, is anybody going to go to my funeral when that happens?
We'll be there.
yeah,
Good. That's
yeah,
good.
we'll be there.
Okay. And Kiki, well,
Yeah.
if she's still around.
Yeah, sure.
One of you will be at one,
One
one
of
of the
those.
others.
Yeah.
What do you hope that I always carry with me from you?
From me. Oh,
That was one of my questions that worked out.
okay. That being the mom's the best. It's the most important job you'll ever do. You know, I didn't have a career. I didn't want a career. I wanted to be a mom. And you're doing that because your kids come first for everything. And I kind of feel like that was the way I was. It was always the kids, and I wanted to be with them. I wanted to play with them, and we had fun times on the trampoline. So I mean, I just remember those are my great memories of just really hanging with you guys. So
You always did a good job like connecting with us and doing what we would want to do. And I think that is what helped us like have such a good relationship with you as kids and now as adults.
yeah,
Because I think as adults, it doesn't, just because you're the mom doesn't mean your adult children are always going to like you.
right.
And a lot of times adult children don't really enjoy being around their parents, but you always did a good job connecting with us on our level so that we're always building that connection with you and that relationship and that trust. And that's just carried on well into our adult lives.
And now your kids' lives.
Yep.
So would you say that as like younger kid or like teen, that was like a dream of yours to be a mom? Like that's something you always desired?
Oh yeah, I love babies. I really loved babies. I babysat a lot. growing up. I don't ever remember babysitting. Like, I mean, I guess I was 10 when Ryan was born. So I wouldn't have been babysitting then. But as 12, 13, I was going and doing a lot of babysitting. So, yeah, I never really thought more about having a career.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah, that's what you wanted to do.
yeah, I knew I wanted to be a mom.
I feel like that was kind of like you.
Yeah.
You've always babysat from a young age and was always involved with some family and doing forever. And I feel like that almost was like a really big, I think it like helped like with you and like learning. Cause I think about you as a parent, I'm like, oh, man, the patience like that you learn, it's just like no big deal. And I'm like, wow, I wish I had that. But you're like, been doing that since I was 13. It's like, I learned that like these things don't really matter. So I'm like, that's kind of nice to like have had that and learn that like, it's okay, just chill.
Yep.
I'm not chill. I'm like, I'm not chill.
Well, I had a great example, and I know you spent a lot of time with my mom too, so it was good.
Yeah. Very, very good moms and grandmas in my life. Very lucky.
Yeah. Did you ever think we were going to be friends this long?
Are you shocked?
Well, I'm not, because you guys always talked about it. You guys were going to be friends forever, and it wasn't going to matter, because we knew that you weren't going to be in Arizona forever, and it didn't change anything. We'd come and visit you guys there, and send her away for 2 weeks.
Couple weeks, yeah.
And I think, oh, she's calling me because she wants to come home. Mom, can I stay 2 more weeks?
That's so funny. I think about that. I'm like, wow, that's wild. That like we actually did, and you guys helped.
Yeah,
we
facilitated
we couldn't
it.
actually have done it without you. But I'm like, that is wild to think. Something like that would have just been so easy to just be like, oh yeah, you will.
She's gone.
And then something to get away, or like excuses of like, oh, we can't go to New Mexico, or we can't come to Arizona. But we did.
Well, and your mom and I have stayed really good friends, and she comes here, and we'd hang out and have a blast, and I'd go there, and so
That's true.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, thank you for helping us stay friends. Couldn't have done it without you.
No problem. Now I just want to know if you're compatible.
I do too. We'll find out. Tune in next week. But seriously, I am like super pumped about that. When you told me the idea, I was like, yes.
That was Heston's idea.
I know. He's like, would you like that one? And I was like, which one? He told me. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Because we can actually see if we were. And I was like, we're probably not. So it's going to be great.
I think we're fine.
I mean, obviously we're fine, but I feel like to the test, it won't be.
Yeah.
We're going to like take a test and be like, wow.
Don't let it change you guys.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. No, it won't. It just will be funny to see if we actually like to the test, if we are or not.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
We'll see. Do you have any? No?
No. That was the last.
Is there any lasting
words of wisdom
from Stace?
Keep it going. No, this has been fun watching you guys.
Oh, thanks.
It's been fun watching you guys growing older and doing the things that you guys are doing. It's awesome to see you be a dog mom now.
We know. He's so cute.
And you are more than welcome to have another baby.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Now you just have to tell the other person in there who's a big part of it.
I'll go tell him. I'm not scared.
No, this was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Yes. She was a little bit nervous.
I was very nervous.
You did great.
Honestly, like couldn't even tell. Like you did so good.
Yeah.
I was thinking that in my head as you're going. I was like crushing it. This is going so good.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing this, and
thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next week.